7 questions of the session, chopped it up with Chris Caddy.
It's your boy Skills, man. You're now tuned in to 7 questions in a session. Let's get it.
It ain't nothing but a dangerous to do it. You know you got me hypnotized when you move it. I know you say that you the best, then you prove it. Bounce it, bounce it, bounce, bounce it. Hey, girl, I'm here in your city and it's only for one night. Got a bottle with Moscato and your body looking right. I might throw a couple dollars if you pop it on sight. If you pop it for a G, I might
Yo, this is Milwaukee Chris, man. You are now watching 7 questions in a session. Today I got the little Skills back up in here, man. And you already know we finna get into this interview. First thing first, go follow our sponsors, Billionaire Hemp Wraps, treat your lungs better. Spray 420, best cardioderizer out there, and 8 off the bone, men's and female oils. Come get you some so you can get you some. Appreciate you for coming back, man. How you been?
You having me, man. I've been good. How you doing?
Man, you know, maintaining life, letting life.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
You know how it should be, man.
Real quick, I'm gonna stop you because I know the interview about what I got going on, but I want to salute you real quick on your trucking business.
Oh, man, appreciate that, man.
Let's plug yourself in real quick before we start my shit. What's
man.
Going on?
Life's Good Trucking, man. All your moving needs, delivery needs, all that shit, man. We do that. I usually don't promote it on the show, but man, yeah, man. You can hit the 800 number. I'll leave it in the bio. Y'all can hit us for anything you need, man.
Word.
You caught me off guard with that one. I appreciate that.
Of course, I got you,
bro. So, man. I feel like, bro, it was kind of meant to have you back on, bro, because I feel like our interview last time was pretty dope, man.
Yeah, I had fun.
Yeah, man. So it was like, man, let's get the woe back on here, man.
Yes, sir.
First thing I want, since we kind of got into the name and stuff last time, bro, first thing I want to ask you, bro, like, you posted something the other day saying, like, not the other day, but recently saying that you needed time to, like, heal, rebuild, and rebrand, bro. Why don't you kind of explain what that means, bro?
Well, really, like, what happened was, like, so I had this album, EYECON, done, which I just dropped today.
Yeah, we're going to get into that, yeah.
And what's crazy is, like, literally, like, I started building my momentum, dropping videos. I toured. I went all over the country. Right? I did all these shows, photo shoots, doing features, like, everything I'm supposed to be doing for my rollout. Like, I had my date set for October 28th, a couple years ago, to drop this project. And then, like, a week before I was supposed to drop, Moms went into a coma. So that just, like, halted everything I had going on. And then, on the day that my album was supposed to drop, she died. So my mind wasn't on music at all. And in the midst of her being in a coma, like, I had to really focus on my kids, my family. Like, I couldn't even, like, focus on this whatsoever. And that day that she passed, which was the day my album was supposed to drop, is also my oldest daughter's birthday. So
life was life.
Life was life, man. You feel me? So it really fucked me up. And I really lost all, like, just motivation and, like, I just didn't feel like skills no more in music. I felt selfish even thinking about doing music because I knew I had to step up and be daddy is number one, because it's always been skills is number one. And that's how I was able to accomplish a lot of the shit that I've done in my life and career, because I sacrifice everything. Music is always first. I'm skills 110% of the time, and Anthony don't exist. But now I had to be Anthony and, like, put skills in the tuck. So now I'm rebranding with this whole EYECON thing, and I got my own record label, EYECON Music. I got my artist, Yo Gino. And we had other artists here and there. Some got locked up and, you know, other shit going on. But right now, I'm just focused on me again. And you know, I've been recording. I got a home studio. So I'm not, like, rebranding, like, changing my name. But I am going a different route with shit. This music is the music that was supposed to come out back then. But guaranteed, all this new shit that I got is my current sound. So people gonna see.
Yeah.
You know, you gonna see it.
I kind of posted a message recently on Instagram kind of telling, like, artists from here, like, if doing music what you love to do, like, don't give up. Like, Cause I kind of don't regret like shit in my life that I did. Like I'm done everything for a reason, I guess. But that'll be the only thing I look back and hate myself for like stopping doing my music, bro. Like I kind of fell out of love with it. Mm-hmm. But I say that to ask because you in that same message, bro. You was like, I'm not gonna give up.
Yeah.
Like, so what made you feel like that, bro?
Well, because what you saying is really essentially what I did. You know, I went through my grieving period, and then like I would try to do music, and I would tell people I'm gonna drop the album, and then I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't pushing it back, and I felt like I just wasn't just in that space no more. And I really did feel like I gave up, which is why really I started the label and I started pushing Yo Gino. Yo Gino is the one who kept pushing me and be like, bro, you need to drop your music. You need to drop this album. He was on me. And I'm like, bro, I'm literally putting my money, time, and energy into you. Like, I'm trying to push you. Most people would take advantage of that, which he did. But he was very selfless, and he believed in me, and he motivated me to drop. So, you know, I've been there where you are or have been, where it's like I quit too. And I was kind of hating myself because this is all I know. This is what I built. This is my empire. This is my life. And for me to like not do this anymore, I felt like now I'm 33. It's like, damn, what did I do with my life? Everything I built ceased to exist, kind of, if I really give up. And that's a hard feeling.
Bro, for real.
You know, I cut the dreads off. Like I lost all the juice, bro. I had to start from the ground up.
Right, and that's kind of why I do the show now, bro, because I feel like Milwaukee artists need to have somebody pushing them who don't need shit from them, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And I feel like everybody is trying to do the money grab right now because they see, like, the city popping. And, bro, it's like, I feel like artists still need to have a safe space to come talk their shit or promote their shit without being hit upside their pockets, you know what I mean?
I agree. And you've been doing this years before the money grab situation was really occurring like it is now.
Bro, like,
so, yeah.
Bro, I don't mean to change the tone of the subject. I know we talked about your mom's passion and everything. But, like, on the music side, bro, like, how did the passing of Bankhead fuck with you, bro? And man, shout out to Will, man. One of the coolest, funniest niggas I've ever met in my life. Always came and showed love, man.
The funniest person I ever met in my life. And I'm not saying that because he's my brother.
In my life, bro.
He always made us smile and laugh. That's my brother. That's my dream team brother. When he passed, I got the shit tatted on me for him.
Matter of fact, y'all did a skit in this very room, man.
Yes, we did. We
did. Get me in that room. I'm a mumble rap.
Bankhead.
Man, this is good shit, bro. What's going on?
You know you done fucked up, right?
I ain't even do nothing. I don't know nothing. I ain't see nothing.
Been waiting to bust you down, boy. You don't know if you want to be a rapper, a comedian, or a crammer.
I'm just an entertainer.
You are broke ass.
Hey, hold on, broke ass nigga. Can you even say that?
Man.
Well, I'm gonna throw that in the interview.
Good looking, yeah, that'll be dope. Man, Bank is just so special, bro. He was one of them ones. He was so humble. He's so funny, bro. Like, he really, all the hate he got from the city, bro, he took it and he wiped that shit off. He embraced it and turned negatives into positive. Like, that was like his best skill was doing that, flipping some shit. Like, all of that shit, like, I went to Bank's funeral, of course, bro, not to cut you off, and, you know, that shit obviously fuck with me because I've probably been to like 10 funerals in the last 2 years. And it's like, I keep losing. Like, my cousin died, then mom passed, then Bank. And plus a whole bunch of other people in between that I know that I wasn't really super close with. But like, we from the city. I mean, you know, we know what's going on out here, and it's getting worse by the year. But I'm familiar with death. But like, Bank ain't get killed. He young, he our age, and he died of cancer, bro. At the peak of his career, like, he was literally out of here.
Like, him and Frank was like, them two niggas together was a cold 1-2 punch, bro. I feel like they was gonna get rich together.
Yeah, they was, man. And he whatever juice Bank had left, he squeezed it onto Frank when he passed. Because Frank is going. I'm proud of Frank, and like, I know Bank can be proud of him.
I know he be looking down proud of him too. But I kind I kind of feel like that way about like the whole Milwaukee music scene, bro. Because I feel like
coming up,
he was kind of the torch behind the young crowd starting to promote Milwaukee music.
Yeah.
Then it kind of went to where they promoted everybody now, like every kind of song that come up that's dope. I feel like the kids is promoting it. I don't want to call them kids. The younger people is promoting it. And I feel like he was the start of that wave, bro. With the
Bankhead.
Not even
all of them though.
With the motherfucking City Boy shit, like man.
Oh
like,
yeah, yeah. You're right,
man.
Oh yeah.
Rest in peace to the
rest
world,
in peace, Bank, man. I will say though that like when his daughter got on the stand though at the funeral, talking about how she missed her daddy. Man, that shit hit different, bro. You know, it's like I'll never forget that day. And Bank is on my album. I got a lot of music with him unreleased, and I'm gonna put it out. But that motivated me more, like, and I know it did with Frank too. Like we was talking about, like I can't quit for a lot of reasons, but like I don't want to let him down. I'm gonna make sure if nobody else do, I'm gonna keep Bankhead name alive every chance I get.
Yeah.
And I got like a whole project's worth of music from Bank, unreleased stuff, solo songs, group songs, and we gonna put out this project.
I don't mean to cut you off, but is it true you, him, and Sonny had like a kind of group thing going on?
Well, a lot of people think that. So I started this group called Dream Team. It was me, Bankhead, Super Duper, Spades, and Lil Saucy. But Sonny was fucking with us heavy. So people was thinking that we was his group, like he was managing us.
Okay.
But he was Bankhead's manager.
Yeah.
So it kind of tied into that. But yeah, I talked to Sonny today. That's my boy.
That's my boy, man. Shout out to what?
He cold too. He doing his thing. But yeah, we finna put out this project that's dedicated to Bank, probably the top of like January, basically. And all proceeds finna go to his daughter.
Yeah, that's one thing.
We finna set it up to where like we gonna get her a BMI situated, and like none of us gonna receive a penny from it except for her. She's gonna get 100% of it.
Man, whatever I can do to help with that shit, man, let me know, bro.
For sure.
If it's promotion or whatever it is, I definitely love to be a part of that, bro.
I appreciate that.
Man, but back to you.
Okay.
Man, why don't you kind of explain EYECON, the music label, bro? But before we get into the album, bro, why don't you kind of explain the label? So
the label is kind of like what it sound like real iconic shit. Obviously, we spell it EYECON, so I can play off the I. It's all about marketing. You want, even to the smallest detail, you even want the emojis to go with your brand. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you into the whole trendy shit, like, it just look good for social media when you got an emoji that is specifically catered to you and something different that everybody not using. The I don't really get used like that. People do the two eyes, the look. But I was trying to find something that was just different. You feel me? But so I played off that iconic is big. It's mogul shit. Like, I'm thinking the music I'm making, it really don't sound like Milwaukee music. You know, I want my music to sound big, and I want any of my artists that come on my label, I want them to be global stars. Like, yeah, we gonna rep where we from, but I just want it to look big. I want everything to feel iconic and just memorable. You know, like, I'm just really big on that because I'm at that point in my life. Like I said, I'm older now. Like, it's always about leveling up. I can't do the same thing I was doing last year. It always has to keep getting bigger. And when I die, even if I die right now in this interview, I want to be remembered as an icon, not just a rapper or an artist. Because I'm a trendsetter. From the way I dress, we set trends. Everything I do for these years, I set trends. I don't follow trends. I create the wave, and other people ride the wave, and that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? So that's what icon music is about.
So, like, since you kind of like made the label name that, like, what made you double down and drop the album called EYECON, man?
Yeah, so really, the album was EYECON first.
Okay.
And then when I was getting, because, you know, I got signed to a record label. I got signed to Bubba Sparks right before COVID, and I only signed for 12 months. I got to travel the country. I got to work with a lot of your favorite famous artists, meet these people, tour with them, write for them, excuse me. And I got to learn business. You know, I felt like I mastered my craft. In my mind, I mastered my craft at rapping, performing, recording. But I made money doing other shit. I wasn't making, my bread and butter wasn't music. Yeah, I was getting money from features, and you know, I'm making my money. My business is pretty much in order and has been for a long time. But you know, I learned like the ins and outs of the business. So when it was time for me to re-up my record deal, I decided, well, now I know the game. How about instead of me signing again, I'll start my own label. And that way, like how you got this podcast, right? Even though you stopped doing music, you love music so much, you can't leave it alone. So this is your way to still be tied in. Yeah. So in my mind, I was like, if I'm never going to rap again, at least I'm going to be tied into music some way.
So way, somehow.
I can't leave it alone. So yeah, the album came first, the idea, and then the label just made sense.
Yeah, so shit, man, why don't you go ahead, talk your shit about the album real fast, man.
Man, this album right here, EYECON, you dig? Okay, I'm gonna just give you the quick rundown. We got 20 songs on here, right? So now I know people are saying the CD era dead, but guess what? Like I told y'all before, trendsetter. We not following waves. What y'all say is dead is fine. I'm bringing.
I don't mean to cut you off. That literally what I was going to ask you.
Okay.
Man. I was going to ask you that too. Like,
so ask the question, then we'll just tie it all together, just officially.
Like what even though if it feel like that phase of music is over, bro, with the CDs, like yep. What made you get CDs printed up, man, in this day and age, man?
Well, for a lot of reasons, but the main reason is money. Right? You gotta be in control of your fucking bag. Everybody want to get famous. Clout is the most dangerous drug and addictive drug in the world right now. These motherfuckers will get 1 million views. They'll damn near smoke their own grandma to go famous, but you're broke as a bitch. Clout does not always equal money. I am clout. I've done it all in a sense. Summerfest is the world's largest music festival, the world's largest. I've done that main stage. I've traveled the country. I've been on radio. I've been on TV, movies, commercials, TV shows. I've done bucket list shit. I've worked with Lil Wayne. I've worked with my favorite artists. I've done pretty much everything that I set out to do. Everything now, I'm doing side missions. So, you know, at this point, I don't care about clout. I'm not looking to fit in. I'm looking to make a bag. Guess what? We was looking it up today. On Spotify, you get 250,000 streams. You're making about $119. And then you got to wait months to get paid out. I'm selling these $20. He going to support you, right? If you don't wear socks, but I'm selling socks, you going to buy the socks because you fuck with me. You don't even got to wear them. You might give them to somebody else or just put them up. So people that don't even got a CD player are going to buy the CD. My brother came and bought 5 copies today. $100. So 250,000 streams, you make $119 that you got to wait about 5 months to touch that money. I made that money in one transaction, tax-free, instantly, cash in my pocket. So it's also hand to hand. So everybody online, I'm not trying to live online. I'm trying to get back out here in the real world, show my face, touch the people. So I'm delivering this. I'm pulling up to your house, or you can pull up to mine. I meet you, I shake your hand, I take a picture with you, we chop it up, we might get some food, you get the album, you get the autograph. I'm trying to touch my people and stay true to my fans, because at the end of the day, you don't gotta be famous to eat off this music shit. You need a fan base. And artists make their money off merch. This is merch. So I'm not waiting for Spotify to pay me. I want the money now. And so my goal is, once I sell 1,000 copies, then I'm gonna put it on all platforms. Let's do the math. $20 for 1,000 copies is 20 G's. So when I get 20 bands just off CDs alone, not to mention shirts and features and everything else and shows, then I'm gonna put that shit online.
You kind of took my next question right out of my mouth, because I was gonna ask you, like, well, I couldn't really find it online yet.
Yeah.
And so
I didn't tell nobody. I waited till the day it dropped to tell people, because everybody was gonna be waiting to stream that shit.
Yeah, it's like I sure went looking too, and I'm like, damn, I can't find it nowhere. That's dope as hell, bro.
My last album, I dropped the CD and it on all platforms same day. But then certain people wasn't buying it because it was like, well, I'll just get it online for free. That's cool. Well, now if you fuck with me, you say you fuck with me. It's $20, man. Come on. It seemed expensive, but at the same time, like, that's just a blunt. If you don't got it now, that's fine. I'll have these next month. I'll have them your next paycheck. I'm going to have them. And guess what? When I do drop it on all platforms, to make it an incentive for people to get both, I'm going to take 3 songs off of here, and I'm going to add like 3 or 5 new songs on the streaming version. So people will get both.
Yeah.
So even once you get it streamed, there's still going to be 3 songs on here that not going to be on streaming. So you still probably going to come back and buy the CD eventually.
Yeah, that's what I know, right?
And hold on, one more thing I'm going to plug in. So for the people who don't even got a CD player, you know, and you want to support, but you actually want to listen to the music. Well, I got the link on my phone. I got the album on my phone. If you cash at me or give me $20 for the album and you don't want a CD, I'm going to send you the album directly to your phone and you'll have it forever. You can Bluetooth it in your car. You can play it whenever. So you're still going to get the album regardless.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, I'm just trying to change it up and bring it back old school, man. Everybody hiding behind the internet nowadays. We outside. It's your boy Skit, man. The album EYECON just dropped. I'm now watching the Blue Hunters music video.
Oh shit. I'm gonna start sea-walking on you motherfuckers. Blue Hunters, Blue Hunters, Blue Hunters, that's all I wanna talk about. Blue Hunters, Blue Hunters, Blue Hunters, that's all I really care about. Blue Hunters, that's all I wanna talk about. Blue Hunters, Blue Hunters, Blue Hunters, that's all I really care about. They say that I'm the GOAT and I ain't mad at that. Half these niggas swagger jack, had to get my swagger back. All these blue faces, baby, thought Deanna had to smash. All these new faggot rappers put them in a body bag. A body fag at rap niggas with the microphone. But this is real life, homie, better pick what side you on. Leaning like a broke hip, sipping out the styrofoam. Beating on your motherfucking head like a xylophone. I got all the instruments needed to make bands. I don't shake hands and make amends to fake friends. I know many men wish me dead like 50 Cent. And you gon' wish they killed me when I hop out that minivan. I get it in every single day of the week.
Okay, Chris, man, this is a quick break from this interview to let y'all know to please subscribe, like the channel, man. Tell your people to follow. Tell your girl to follow. Tell your mans to follow, man. Get us some subscribers. Get us some followers. Share an interview. Yeah, right here. You see it, 7 questions in a session. Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. You can follow my personal page at CattyCEO_Chris. Follow the channel. 7 questions in a session. Back to this interview. Man, talk about the billboard, man.
Oh yeah, so in Atlanta we got the digital billboard. Shout out to Trey G. I know the city don't really like him. It's cool. They don't like me neither. So us,
Trey G,
unlike
cool,
we get along. No, but hey, he bought his business, bro, and he always has been.
I fucks with Trey G. Yeah,
I do too. He don't really be saying nothing wrong, but motherfuckers don't like the truth.
They don't know how to read. That's all.
Yeah.
They don't know how to comprehend.
And the truth hurt.
Like motherfucker.
You know. So the
I
young
tell
guys.
Destiny the same shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, nothing he says bother me at all. Cause it'd be like, if you can't take that shit, you as sensitive as a motherfucker.
Exactly. Especially because it's like online shit. You know what I'm saying? I can't really get too heated over some online shit, period.
People expect to see everything they like online all day.
Yeah,
like,
nah.
Like the other shit don't come across them. Shit too.
Yeah. The same people that don't like Charleston White still probably watch all his interviews.
I fuck with Charleston White.
I do too. I do too. I kind of fuck with Wack. Lately, honestly, not as much, but I kind of did at first. But he be losing me a little bit.
I
yeah.
Can't get into it.
Yeah, I feel that. But
nothing against him personally.
Yeah.
Just like a lot of that. I ain't really never been like into gangbang
political
politics.
shit. Yeah,
like,
I feel
you
that.
know what I mean? Because I couldn't say shit about shit. So
yeah. I feel that. I'm more of the person like, you know what, even if someone ain't very likable by the masses, you know, if they're successful in their own right, there's a gem in something they say or do. Look for that gem. Just dig around. You don't gotta like everything, but like they doing something right.
I appreciate what he do with his artists because I see he got all of them moving the right way, like in that aspect. But like when it comes to like the online, like the shit, like no, I don't really paying no attention though.
Yeah, I agree with you though. I agree with you on that.
Man, how the Milwaukee promoters treating you, man? They showing love or they kind of overlook you, man?
I mean, back in the day when I had my momentum, and with me being older and been doing this a while, like I understand how shit go. So I ain't mad at like not being super booked right now because I really haven't been putting myself out there, and my sound ain't current. I'm older. They want the new dudes. It's a lot of young niggas popping right now, and I fuck with them. And even the middle-aged guys, like shout out Mulamar, shout out Chicken, shout out Certified Trapper, shout out Big Frank, shout out Lil Frank, the biggest.
Dog funny.
He funny as a bitch. But there's a lot of people from our city, like we really is coming up. Marijuana XO. That's how you say his name, right?
Yeah, but.
Yeah.
What I like about the
Black Latin.
Yeah, shout out to what I like about the Milwaukee landscape right now is, bro, they can't come look at our shit and be like they sound like Detroit,
Not no more.
or they sound like from here. Like, nah, this is like the sound of Milwaukee right now. That if they tuning in, what they hear.
Yep.
So like I kind of appreciate that part about music right now.
I do too. And we're still molding it. It's still changing.
It's so many different forms of it, but I feel like all of it is Milwaukee right now.
Yeah,
right?
and I love it, man. It feel like home.
It ain't no they sound like nothing, bro. And I love that part, bro.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm really happy, and I'm just so excited and happy for people. Like I'm geeked that Certified Trapper signed to Orlando. Shit got me geeked. Seeing him on Rolling Loud, bro, from Milwaukee.
And then I feel like he just like the start of it. I feel like it's finna be so many like. Especially at the younger artists, man, that's finna start popping up, and it's gonna bring attention to some of the people who deserve to hear it that's been doing this for a long time, like yourself and
I agree.
the motherfucking like. I'm high right now, so I don't want to get to forgetting names and shit, man. But
yeah, you're right.
It's
though.
gonna start bringing attention to everybody, man.
Yep. So don't be no hater, man. Show love, especially y'all older niggas, man. Show love to these young dudes.
Got to, bro.
Yeah.
Man, one artist from here that you haven't, one artist from the industry, one artist from here that you haven't worked with that you don't want to.
Okay, so from here, there's a few of them that I want to work with, but you said one. So out of all the ones that because I've worked with like a lot, like there's a new wave now. So now I got to catch up. I got to play catch up. But I want to work with Mulamar. Out of everyone that I haven't worked with, he's my favorite. It would be him or Certified.
He dope to me.
I love Mulamar, bro. That song Taylor, that shit put me in. That's my favorite song by him, but he go crazy. Chicken is on my album. I always wanted to work with Chicken, but me and Chicken got one in.
Shout out to Well, man. Welcome home, man.
Welcome home, buddy. I was talking to YP and Keith like an hour or two ago. Like, I want to get some shit.
Oh, yeah, man. He definitely, man. He had his whole moment in this shit, bro.
Dog is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. So what you got coming next, bro? Outside of the dropping the digital, the online version.
Yeah.
Once you get to your goal, what you got coming after that, man?
Okay, so like I was very picky since the album been done for a couple years. I was very picky on when I decided I was gonna drop it. So I decided like, don't do it. Because we talked about momentum, and you know how important that is, so critical. You cannot be dropping and disappearing, especially nowadays. Look at Certified. He is on and popping because he was so consistent.
Dropping stuff all the fucking time.
Back to back and didn't let up. So I waited until I had a few hundred songs on deck and a few more 100,000 ideas on deck. I plan on dropping every 3 to 4 months from now on. Whole projects. I'll do singles here and there. I'll do videos here and there. But whole projects, I'm dropping at least 3 to 4 projects a year from now. From now on. So I had to wait until I was really ready to get back in that bag. It's like, you don't want to put your foot on the gas until you're really ready to start driving. So, my artist Yo Gino, he's dropping his debut mixtape. He dropped his debut album, Humble Beginnings, last year on his birthday in June. And now he's dropping his mixtape November. So I was going to drop December, but maybe I won't. Maybe I'll wait till January so I can let his project breathe a bit. But definitely 2024, I'm dropping in January. Then I'm going to drop 3 months later. I dropped my R&B project in April on my birthday. I got the Bankhead project in the works, the Dream Team shit. So I'm just dropping back to back. Consistency.
Yeah, man. Well, shit, man. That's the part of the interview, bro, with the camera on you, man. Let them know your social media again so they can find you. Man, camera on you. Talk your shit.
Shit, man. It's your boy Skills. Follow me. Right now, the main thing that I'm pushing is just my Instagram and my YouTube. So if you go to Instagram, it's $KILLZ. It's spelled out DOLLSIGNKILLZ. Right? That's me. And then on YouTube, it's Milwaukee's Best. That's the name of the channel. That's the only thing I'm really pushing because I control both of them for the most part, like 100%. So I want to really be more hands-on with my shit. So let's go run them subs up on the YouTube channel. And I'm gonna be doing something very special on my channel very soon. I'm trying to really get my niche down pat, so that way I can be consistent with more content besides just audio and video, music. Because people doing podcasts doing that. I don't want to do the same thing that my homies is doing. I don't want to step on no toes. I always what you do. This is different, and you've been doing this.
I switch it up every time, man.
Yeah, and I like this because it is very different. You look at something like the Drink Champs. That's different than a lot of the other bigger podcasts. $1 Million Worth of Game is different. So I want to do something with my channel. Not saying a podcast, but I want to do something with my channel that's very different.
Just content, man.
Yeah, content. That's the perfect word.
Content is key right now, bro.
Yeah, content is key. Shit. So yeah, just expect to see my face a lot more. Like I said, we outside. I'm starting from the ground up, so I take myself very serious. But at the same time, I'm trying to remain humble, more humble than I ever been. So I'm not opposed to going into an open mic on a random day. I'm not opposed to getting thrown on one of these shows that I was doing 10 years ago and working with these new artists, rubbing shoulders with the new dudes coming up. I'm trying to get out here more because I got a love for this shit. I love music, and I'm not too good for nothing. I'm not where I'm aiming to be. So until I get there, I'm out here. So fuck with me, book me, get a feature. I'll plug you. I'm plugging everybody. I'm working with all budgets right now.
Yeah, man, shit. I'm your Will Caddy Chris. Thank y'all for watching 7 Questions in the Session. Again, go follow our sponsors, Billionaire Hemp Wraps. If y'all thought these was weak, this blunt lasts the whole interview. And I am very high. And go follow the sponsor, Spray 420, best cardio out here. 8 off the bone, men's and female oils. Come get you some so you can get you some. And yeah, subscribe to the channel, man. Get us to 1,000 subscribers, man.
Hey.
Help us turn this hobby into a hustle.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
help
turn this hobby into a hustle. Buy this album. Hit me up. I will deliver it if you live out of state or out of country. And if you live in Wisconsin, I'm pulling up with it.
It ain't nothing but a thing just to do it. You know you got me hypnotized when you move it. I know you say that you the best, then you prove it. Bounce it, bounce it, bounce, bounce it. Hey, girl, I'm here in your city and it's only for one night. Got a bottle of Moscato and your body looking right. I might throw a couple dollars if you pop it on sight. If you pop it for a G, I might give you what you need.